Oh, Quintana. It's not Santana. It's Quintana. That means the star. Quintana. Quintana. K-I-N-T-E-T-N-A. K-I-N-T-E-N-A. Quintana. That means the star. Equian Frama. Frama. Baby Aboko. Charlie, me sugar na yem sano enye hwe. Sugar. Too much of white sugar is they give me wrinkles. Charlie, be small. Equiam Frama, Aquaba, me ton catch, baby Aboko there. Italy for you na, you say Italy for bia hoye. Naja, yes, your April, I'm sending there 30th. Nsuo na shall say to top, nsuo ni to top fam baako. And do I see cry nsuo no then eto ha. So guys, we are still moving, still vibing about Africa. We are only talking about the solution, how Africa will rise. That is our daily duties, daily activities. The thing we have to be, we have been saying every day. So guys, this thing now is our own Ibrahim Traore. Africa is under attack. Africa is under attack since this our colonizers came to Africa. We still never have peace. We don't have peace, but we keep on saying freedom and justice. We are not free. Yeah, we are not free because we are still under them mentally. Yeah, we are under mental slavery. We are still under them mentally. They are still ruling in our brain because they rule in our offices politically. They rule us educationally, economically, and finally religiously. So guys, it's time Africa has to wake up. You see, the white problem, the white cannot solve the black problem. So it's time we have to wake up as black people and unite, come together. Hey, what should I want? Who's sister Nika Sachira? What should I? Who feels me aquarama? Me feel say we a good girl. Me say we never poison. Me feel say we a good girl. And I was sharing our yes, son. And I person me report once I'm a go one. We are making my go. Now my report to my mama. Why? So guys, as I was saying, it's time Africa must unite. We need to wake up. Me nka say mama nka sa, but you shouldn't shout. Me nye di. Didn't know we no. My wife pa na we sa no. We. Wifey dan wachi. Wifey dan wachi. Wifey. Men fele dan wachi dan. Wo dem ma show any. Wifey. So, guys, as I was saying, Africa, we have to unite. It's time. I think what is happening in Burkina Faso is a wake up call. It's a wake up call to Africans. It's telling us Africans we have to unite because I think Bob Marley say, until when are we going to stand and watch while they are killing our prophet? We stand aside and look, and we still say it's part of it. Now we say it's not part of it. Now we say enough is enough. Wifey, sorry, why? Wifey, sorry, why? There be wifey, sorry, why? On you so. Eh? Mate Mensuru. So, guys, it's time Africa must wake up. Yes. Either we do it now or not at all. Either we do it now or not at all. It is time we see we have to wake up and tell the Western world enough is enough. We are able to take care of ourselves. Africa, we have grown. We have capacity to take care of our. No, Africa is the only continent which we don't need to borrow. I'm telling you the truth. Africa is the only continent which we don't need to borrow from any continent. Africa is the only continent which we don't need to borrow from any continent. If this Western world will leave Africa alone, Africa is the only continent. We don't need to borrow nothing from anywhere. You get it? So it's time Africa, we have to unite. The only thing we are calling for now, Dauda Duno. Are you for what? You are for Dauda. The only thing Africa we are calling for is unity. We are calling for unity. And I was surprised, and I'm still surprised. We cannot see the African Union. Are they still there? Do we have ECOWAS Africa Union? Do we really have African leaders? You see, African leaders has been the puppet to the world, to the West. You see, so they cannot talk. They cannot talk. They are silenced. Yes, if you were the West, why should you leave Africa alone? Why shouldn't leave Africa? Why shouldn't they leave Africa alone? They should leave Africa alone. Africa doesn't belong to them. Africa is for Africans. Africa is for us. We are Africans. Why always they should keep attacking us? Because they knew they seen their resource, they see their success in Africa. They see they cannot survive without us. Exactly. They cannot survive without us. So that is why Nana Asiedu. Nana Asiedu, or Comfort Asiedu. Michiao, Bibiaboko, the Embonia Juma, Ubejuma. They know they cannot succeed without the resource of Africa. They know without Africa they are nothing. So they keep oppressing Africa. They keep always manipulating Africans, manipulating black people, indirectly, mentally. You see, so it's time we have to come together as black people, unite, and redeem ourselves. The problem of Africa now is almost, let me say, 80% of Africans. And this is the way which our brother, our own, is doing now, which is Ibrahim Traore. And Ibrahim Traore is not the first person to start this. Yes. Nkrumah began this, and we saw the end of Nkrumah. Where Captain Patrick Lumumba, don't forget Sankara, big African leaders, Malcolm S, yes, etc. I can mention them. They started this, and the Western has to assassinate them. And they are doing the same thing to our brother, Traore. Don't forget Nelson Mandela in Liberia, South Africa, sorry. Many African leaders, many African leaders were assassinated. If I don't, I cannot even see. I saw Muammar Gaddafi in 2011. Look at how Muammar Gaddafi was building Libya. Muammar Gaddafi was turning Libya to be like Europe, as Nkrumah wanted to do to Ghanaians. As Nkrumah wanted to Idi Amin, yes. And when we were growing up, they tagged Idi Amin to be a bad man. We saw some videos out and they say Idi Amin was a vampire. He said this thing, carnival, and they brought some videos out. That is what they did to us. So it's time Africa has to unite. This is a wake-up call, Africa. This is a wake-up call, Africa. This is a wake-up call from Ibrahim Traore. We are not in democracy anymore. We have to be in a revolution. Revolution of Africa. Africa must wake up. Yes. They should leave Africa alone. They've taken our gold and they continue taking it. And it's time they have to leave Africa alone. We say we can take care of ourselves. Africa, we say we are okay. We can take care of ourselves. We don't need them anymore. And we've never invited them. Africans never invited the West. They came to Africa uninvitedly. Did we invite them? No. When they discover Africa is the richest continent in this planet, they say, no, we are not going to leave these people. We will do everything to take over them and take over them forever. And we are in 21st century. We are in a new generation. A generation of thinkers. The Aquarius generation. Generation where we say, no, we want to be who we are. We want to be ourselves. We can manage our own. And I quoted Captain Stuari, the giant of Africa, says, they keep calling us poor, but when we tell them to leave, they refuse. If you say we are poor continent, if you say Africa is poor, why can't they leave our poor country for us to manage our poverty? And they say no, they can't leave because they saw the gold, because they saw the oil, because they saw the timber, because they saw the cacao, because they saw the rubber, because they saw everything. They saw the lithium, and they say no, we can't leave these people, because when we leave these people, we will die by hunger. So they have to milk Africa dry. The Western world are milking Africa dry. And we say no. Olusegun Obasanjo, Adibanjo, we say now we can take care of Africa. And already we can take care of Africa if they leave Africa alone. Africa has turned to be the kitchen table, the dining table. They put their food on us and they don't want us to wake up. Because they knew when we stand up, when we wake up, we are going to fall the food. And I could remember in the Bible, in the book of Matthew chapter 15:21, when the woman, Jesus was telling the woman, the Canaanite woman, he was telling the woman a food for people shouldn't be given to the dogs. And the woman said yes, but the dogs eat from the falling table. They are talking about Africa. They turn Africa to be a baller. They turn Africa. Anytime Africa has to depend on surplus, anytime, unless Africa depend on surplus, our clothes, our water, our food, our drugs, our medicine, our everything, even our education is a surplus education. Even the science they gave to Africa is surplus. Africa, we have to rise. Africa must unite. Africa must come into one umbrella, and I call it back to Africa identity. Go to my Facebook. Just go to Facebook, search Back to Africa Identity. Join the page. That is my own page. Back to Africa Identity. When you lost your identity, these are the results and these are the effects. Who tell us Africa cannot manage its own resources? Who told you? They miseducated Africa. They told Africa cannot do it without them. Africa can do it because we've done it without them. Where was the white man 1582? Where was the white man 1682? Where was the white man where we were building the pyramid? Where was the white man when we have the great wall in Benin? Where was the white man? Where are they? When Queen Nzinga. Let's fight for Africa. Let's stand for Africa. Niawule, I did a video. If there is reincarnation, I want to be born ega. Hama ega. Kebomo egbo sani ba eko. Nsuma ke ma ba mene ganyo. Se nipa wu no koba bioma. Me pesa me yen krani. And I will explain to you why. I say Olusegun Ekabo Shagidada. That is the problem now. The white man cannot succeed assassinating the black man until it passed through the black man. They couldn't succeed until the black man took over when they wanted to assassinate Muammar Gaddafi. They couldn't succeed when they wanted to eliminate Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the gods of Africa. They couldn't succeed when they wanted to eliminate Nelson Mandela until a black man took place. They couldn't succeed when they wanted to eliminate Sankara until black man took place. And they are repeating the same thing. And Bob Marley said it. We cannot stand and be looking while they are killing our prophet. And we're gonna say it's part of it. Now we say it's not part of it. Now we say no. Now the new generation of Africa, black people, we say no. We are not going to allow the Western to repeat what they have been doing. We say no. Can you share this video for me? Please. Share video, man. Why? Share video, man. Share the video for me. It's time Africa must rise. Either we do it now or not at all. If we fail it now, then that's all. We have to fight for Africa. Our forefathers fought for Africa, laid their blood for our freedom, and we have to continue until we free Africa from these colonizers. We are in the new colonialism. Africa must rise. Let's unite. Let's unite. Let's tell them we need unity. Africa, let's advise ourselves. Africa, we can do it without them. Any Africa country that thinks we cannot do without the Western should take it off from his mind. Who tell you we cannot build factories without these people? Whoever told you we cannot manage our cocoa? Who told you we cannot manage our oil? Who told you we cannot manage our gold? Who told you Africa cannot manage its own or her own natural resources? We can do everything in abundance. We have the technicians, we have the engineers, because we have been doing it. We've done it before they took part, before they took control of Africa. So it's time we have to wake up as black people, as Africans, as a Kabulan. Tell ourselves it's okay to the Western. Tell ourselves it's okay. Tell ourselves we can do it. They know we can do it. The Western world know we can do it. That is why they don't want to leave us alone. They tie us in one corner, educationally, religiously, economically, politically, because they wanted to control us forever. They wanted to enslave us forever. They have to create a system. They have to design a system where in our education system, after education, we cannot do nothing. Come to Africa. Come to my country, Ghana. where our contractors, our engineers cannot construct common road unless the Chinese. Come to Ghana, go to Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, where our students, our final year students, cannot produce nothing from their education. They knew it. They knew what they did to Africa. So Africa, we say Ibrahim Traoré is calling us together. Ibrahim Traoré is sounding a sound of unity. Ibrahim Traoré is drumming the drum of unity. Ibrahim Traoré is singing the song of unity. So it's time we have to wake up. They shackle us down both physically, spiritually, and mentally. So it's time we have to break up. The difficult slave to free is the one who has been slave mentally. The physical slave are very simple and easy to free them. And once a man once said, I could have free 100 slaves if the other 50 slaves recognize they are slaves. Until we recognize we are slaves to them, we cannot enslave ourselves. They enslave us, and they are continuing slaving us in the name of politics, in the name of religion, in the name of education, in the name of economic, in the name of politics. We are still under them. We need to go to court, and we need African court. When you go, we need to go to court. We need to go to African court. We need to go to African court, where the trees, the air, the waters, and the earth will speak. Africa, it's time. Africa, unite. Bob Marley once said, and I quote Bob Marley, Africa, unite. Or is that Lucky Do? One of them. And Bob Marley said, when are we going to stand and watch while they are killing our prophet? But we say it's part of it. I cannot sing the song. Let me add you for you to come and sing that Bob Marley song for me. Anyone who can sing that Bob Marley song should come. I just want the short part. While we stand outside and look, oh, we say it's part of it. I can't sing. But for you, send your request. I want you to come and sing that short part. Anyone who can sing that part should join me. While we stand outside and look, whoa, where we say it's part of it. Charlie, I can't sing. When Mama saying you let me destroy this thing. Anyone who can sing that short part should join me. Yes, I see you do. Economics is useless subject, just like the Bible. Yes, they did it. They knew what they were doing. You see, Africa problem is 4. Number 1, religious problem, economical problem, political problem, and educational problem. The type of education they brought, work. They brought you education when after education, you have to still be slave for them. Because the one who gave you the education structured the system where you have to go to school after your education, after schooling. I don't even call it education. After schooling, then you still come back and work for them. They build the office, then come and work the office. Oh, always you they chop fufu. Eh? Since you took me to Kumasi and I chopped that fufu. I've been dreaming about that fufu. Charlie, I say over family corner me say fufu and me call advert man. Because I fufu them say ko be 3 years ni. Say fufu no da so ba me die. I don't know. Yes, we have to free ourselves from mental slavery. And no one is going to do it for us unless ourselves. My father once says, when the sickler doesn't accept he's a sickler, he finds it difficult to take a medicine for his or her sickness. Until the sickler accept I am sick, it's very easy for the sickler to take the medicine to cure the sickness. There are people still in Africa, they are slaves, but they don't know they are slaves. Eba for Charlie, esa mamba kumasi o, uba me ba kumasi ache. Esa we arrangement na me ba kumasi within this week aya. Mama nya boga sao. Esa me senkra ache. Na organize am betwa 2 days bi. Di fufu a na masa, Charlie fufu no de oboa o. Ana ba for. What said that friend ma me no say what the me ba ho. Ana fufu no sa na o ye no. I just want to know. Do you intentionally call the woman that you are bringing somebody there? Because that fufu has been something disturbing my brain. Since I ate that fufu, I say, wow. Hey. So, guys, it's time we have to wake up. It's time Africa must wake up. It's time Africa, we have to rise. It's time Africa, we have to tell ourselves enough is enough. We have to tell ourselves everything about us is good. Let's even learn how to buy from Africa. Let's learn how to use Africa. Let's love Africa. Let's like Africa. There is no place than Africa. See, you see, you can do your personal calculation. Thank you. If that is the taste always, you have to take me there again because that food there. Then there's over. Yeah, Iki. You see, it's time we have to love ourselves. Africa must unite as one people. They divided Africa into pieces. There was no South Africa. There was no Benin. There was no Ghana. There was no Nigeria. There was no Cote d'Ivoire. There was no Burkina. There was no Togo. There was no Kenya. There was no Namibia. There was no Gambia. There was no Malawi. There was no... we were one until they divided us. So do you know something? Africa was divided in pieces. Africa will unite in pieces. Africa was divided in pieces. Africa will unite in pieces. Africa, we need to unite. Africa, we need to come together as one people. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. Yes. And somebody says, sure. So Africa, we need unity now. We have to come together as black people. As yes, this is the time. This is the time we have to come as black people. Yeah, man. You see? So yeah, we are talking to our brothers, Africans. Say, Africans, we can manage everything that belongs to us. Until when are we going to wait for this Western world always jeopardizing and pulling Africa day in the, you can come on. If you want to come on, you can come and say something. People are watching. Yeah, I mean, just like what you do. Thank you very much. Thank you. One, Africa unity. Africa one. So let's support our brother Captain Tuare. Let's support Tuare. Tuare is sounding the sound of revolution, telling Africans, Africa, let's unite. Power. Yes, power to the people. Power to the people. One people, you know. One people. One people. One Africa. One Africa. One nation. Just unite. Just unite. Finish. And these people know they don't want us to unite because they know when we become one people, that will be their end. Finish. They killed Bob Marley because of that. Yes. Yeah, because of African unite. Bob Marley is gone. Gaddafi is gone. Because to unite Africa. Even our own Kwame Nkrumah in Ghana. Sankara is gone. Everything. You see? They don't want the truth. They know we know the truth now. Yes. Yeah. We are in 21st century. But Mali said we should, until when are we going to stand and see them killing our prophet? Yes. While we stand aside and look. But we say it's part of it. We say now it's not part of it. Never. We say now 21st century. Yes, our eye don't open. There was no Nigeria. There was no Ghana. There was no Togo. There was no Benin. There was no Burkina. It was these white people who came, divided Africa into pieces, gave us language barrier, You go to Togo, Farsi, French. You go to Burkina, French. You come to Africa, we speak English. So in the name of that, the Nigerian man cannot even do business with the Togolese because of the language barrier. But we were once upon a time. So Africa must unite and come to one umbrella.
That's the truth, man. That's the truth.
Yes, a guy will say we are the one killing. Yes, it's true. Because when they want to do that, they have to pass through black people. And that is what is happening. So because this Western, they cannot do it without black people. So until we advise ourselves, my father was telling me, Kwame Ojumora, I say, Papa, he said the only advice you take is when you advise yourself. When you advise yourself, you have to take it. So we are calling for Africans. The only message we have for Africans is unity now. To unite.
Make one Africa.
And make one Africa. And make one Africa.
We are blessed with all sorts of.
We have everything.
We have everything. Almost everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
So I was saying Africa should be the only continent who will not borrow from the Western. Why should we borrow?
Before. It was there before.
It was there before.
Now they change everything.
They change everything. Now Africa will eat, unless, how do you call it? This they are expired rice from Vietnam.
Unless they
import for us. Surplus. It is surplus. I think somebody want to join. Anyan Sanye want to join. So it's time, Africa, we need to unite. Look at our, how do you call it, healthcare. When we sick, we go to the hospital. Look at the type of medicine they give to us. I just took a mirror today and I watched my face. And I saw wrinkles. I am 42 years. I will be 43. I saw my face and I did research and they say it's white sugar. The more you eat white sugar, yes. Where is our sugarcane factory? Where are those factories in Africa? And they see Captain Suarez has wake up, uniting Africa, and they say, no, if we allow this man will unite Africa. And that is what we don't want. So we have to do everything.
You can see the people's love for him.
Yes.
People love him. Yeah. Even I love him.
Yes. There is demonstration ongoing at Kaswa. I don't have money. I would have go there. I lost Lolife. That is why I couldn't go. We are arranging another one on 25th May. We will go. We are going to tell the Western enough is enough. They should leave us alone. We don't need them again. We don't even need them. Once upon a time, we never even invited them. Who told them to come to Africa?
They came by themselves.
They came uninvited. We didn't call them.
No.
Because when they came here and they saw the gold, they said, what?
They cannot leave anymore.
They cannot leave.
So they want to use any brain of source to collect all those things from us.
And even
that's what they did.
What they did.
That's what they did.
And they want to do it through the next generation.
Our people.
You see, they did it to our ancestors. They did it to our fathers, our mothers. They are doing it to us. And they want to continue doing it to the next people coming, next our generation coming. And we say no. We say enough is enough. I love Ibrahim Tuare. Ibrahim Tuare once said, thank you very much. Ibrahim Tuare once said, you keep calling Africa poor continent, but when we tell you to leave our continent, you don't want to go. Why? Because you saw the gold. And you know what? Let me say this as a prophecy. A time is coming. You see now, they are picking our natural gold. They are packing it. It is only in Britain when you go, you see almost 400 kilos of gold. Gold bar. Do you know what they are planning to do? They will pick everything, especially the gold. Now they pick the gold, they give you dollar, which is papers, right? The time is coming. They will tell Africans, they will tell the whole world, we don't want to use paper again. We want to use the gold.
At that time, the paper you are holding
is nothing. But that time, they have taken all the gold. And now we are going to suffer again.
That is if you give them the chance.
Yes, that is what they want to do. That is why they are grabbing our gold. They are grabbing our gold. They are grabbing our gold and they are grabbing our gold. So a time is coming, they will tell us, no, we don't need the dollar. We don't need the euros. We don't need the, how do you call it? Their money, which is the paper. Now we need the gold. By that time, they have loot all the gold. And that is when Africa If we don't take time, it will be like once it was. So Africa, it's time we have to wake up. Akabulon, the land of mankind. It's time Africa has to tell this time I think we have to advise ourselves. I think we have to advise ourselves. Tom Piwali, you are welcome. The snake fighter, the snake underground fighter. Sky PGH. I welcome all of you. Appreciate all my followers. Appreciate all of you for supporting me from day one, for following me from day one.
Appreciate you too, bro.
So we stand to fight for Africa. Our ancestors did it. And I remember my father. My father was 138 years when he left. Okay, more time. My father was 138 years when he left. He called me one day and he said, Africa surrendered to the white people because of the next generation. And I say, why, Papa? He said, there are some fights. When you are alone, you can fight. But as soon as you start giving children, because of your children, you have to look side and side. Our ancestors knew a time is coming. This time will come, and we are going to fight not how they were fighting, but we will fight mentally, revolutionarily. And this is the time. So they have to surrender for us to come and continue the revolutionary fight and the mental fight. So it's time we have to stand on our feet, stand as Africans, stand as black people, and tell ourselves we can do it. Tell ourselves we can do it. Africa, we have to unite as one people, one continent, one people, one continent. Africa, come together. Let's advise ourselves. Anyone who wants to join me and share idea can join. Anyone who wants to join me, you join me, you share the idea. Now, boy, anyone who is ready to join me can join me. You can join me and share your idea. Demonstration cause gidi kra. Na me bottom na I went to am daso te a. Nka me call kra throughout the day no. Mo bank, thank you. You see, you people, the only thing we need from you is to support, either by sharing the videos, liking the videos, commenting to push the video far. Simple. A guy was telling me, I created content and I'm talking about God, I said, no, I don't even know Facebook page. I don't even know until someone called me, because the Tom Piwale is here. He can be my witness. Bafo is here. He can be my witness. Nana Siedu Young is here. He can be my witness. When we started it, we don't even thought about Facebook is paying somebody. We never knew. So if it were to be the Facebook paying, I can start it. Anyone who want to join me can join me and share the ideas. Okay, you can share your ideas. You can share your idea. Na nya sema ye to ya ba ye tiga na ye to ya ba no o aba no wan to bi who free demonstrate, who free America aba Ghana be demonstration akwa John Mahama ndia kwaburu John Mahama ndia America ye de ye to ya ba no wo nka ho bi. The most important thing is the media. The media, Sky PGH, you make a very vital point, crucial point. The media is the problem now. But you know, now the media problem is now even less, because once upon a time, there was no social media to expose things like it is now. So the media got access to propaganda, to do propaganda. But now, in the name of TikTok, in the name of social media, in the name of Facebook, in the name of other platforms, social media handles, you can't hide nothing anymore. So our little views, we will say no, we are going to talk about the freedom and the liberty of our people. The freedom and the liberty of our people, of our nation, of our continent. The media is for the politicians. The media is for the religious leaders. So they won't allow them. Yes, it's true. Moab, thank you. I did a video. You see, there are videos when we do because people don't recognize us. They don't take that video serious. I did a video last month and I say no pastor in Ghana here can open a blind man eye. No pastor in Ghana here can pray for the is that leprosy, or how do you call it, or the cripple to walk. The video couldn't go, but right yesterday, a pastor called Dana Siama said what I said, and the video was going viral because he was on credit card, because he was on coach, because he has church members. That is how I once said, if the white, they knew social media would be like this, like they won't even share it to us. It is like the same English we are speaking. Once upon a time, the white man was teaching the black man English, thinking to suppress and take away the black man language. It's true, but they never knew we are going to unite in the name of the English. Africa is uniting in the name of English. And the time is coming, Africa, we will unite and we will debunk their language. Thank you. Yeah. Africa need to unite. What is Africa waiting for? Yes, Africa is uniting and they can't do nothing. That is why they are serious, because they see with this generation, if they don't stop us now, and they can stop. They can't stop. There is nothing they can do to stop us. They can't stop. They can't stop. If they knew social media, we will even use it to unite ourselves. That is why sometimes I watch some videos on social media and I say, wow. A guy posted a video when I think a lady was kidnapped. When somebody was giving warning that if they don't contribute money, they are going to come the lady. That video was posted by a man in, I don't know, in Germany, Tom Empire. His name is Tom Empire. He posted that video. And somebody came under the video and said, oh, it's a prank. And I went there and I said, no. How do you know it's a prank? Maybe the woman is in serious condition. They wanted to insult me. I think 2 days now. Now the woman, you can see the video again. The video they posted, now they are butchering the woman. So there are videos, there are some content in Facebook now, in social media, in TikTok now. If we don't take care, it will affect us in the negative way in the next future. Because pranking people, a time is coming when someone is in a serious condition, people will think it's a prank and they will leave the person and the person will die. I'm telling you, mark my words and save this video. Because of content, there are videos floating, there are some videos floating on social media. If we don't take good care of those videos and stop such videos, a time is coming when someone is in a very serious condition at the point of death, people will think it's a prank, because you can see content which people are creating and say pranking people. I saw a video when a guy was in a green, like leaves, he dressing like a green, and he will be frightening people. Imagine people with BP. Imagine people with BP. You frighten the person and the person just falls. We are not telling nobody to create a content, but we should create a content which in the next future, it won't go against us. There are content which people are creating like pranks, and it is a prank, and at the end of the day, it is going to affect us. Thank you very much. Next time. Oh, Mr. Julius, I thought you wanted to join me. Let me invite you again. I want somebody to share idea. You see, Africa must wake up. To come together as one. We give our ancestors the glory that they do this social media. Yes, and they never knew. That is so. If see, a time is coming if we cannot even do our own applications, our own networks to control Africa, they will see that, they will see it, and if we don't take care, they will take this thing from us. Because there are even programs. There are some programs. I think those who are in Europe can testify. There are some programs we cannot even get it in Africa here. They keep it there. They keep it there. So it's high time Africa must wake up and tell us ourselves enough is enough. Okay? Boyki Skutla. Baki Skutla. Thank you. Afternoon. Africa can do it. Africa has done it before. Africa can do it. Black people, we can do it. If only we have the idea that we have the power to do it. You see, these people are very, very, very smart. I don't call them wise. There are wise people, there are smart people. Not every smart man is a wise. They are smart. They saw when they leave us alone. We gotta take everything that belongs to us. So they took us from ourselves. They diverted us. They miseducated us. They diverted us from ourselves by telling us we need a sky daddy, we need a sky god, a being in the sky. We need a god in the sky. Yes, without that god in the sky, you cannot do it. That is what they told us. They told us without God we can't do it. So when they saw we are depending on a sky daddy, a god in the sky, they say yes, we got them. They are looking for God. Now let's do it. They say yes, they are looking for God. Now let's do it. So the black man is searching for God, looking for God, serious praying to God, and they say no. While they are in the church looking for God, let's go to their bush. Let's take away their natural resources. Let's take away their timber. Let's take away their rubber. Let's take away their cocoa. Let's take away their gold. Let's take away their oil. Let's take away their lithium and tell them God is going to supply them. So they should keep on praying to God. So while we are in the church praying to God, they are in our bushes taking our natural resources. That is black mentality. That is what the white man did to the black man. They open your brain and gave you God. Put God in your brain. Until you think about God. Imitate about God. Meditate about God. Chant unto God. Rant unto God. Shout unto God. Pray unto God. God gonna hear you. So while we are meditating unto God, while we are chanting unto God, while Africans are ranting unto God, while Africa praying unto God, while Africa praying unto God, shouting and tonguing unto God, the white man has the power and the capacity, the ability, restoring and refreshing his country, building his continent, building his country, moving his country, repairing his country, boosting his country. But we are in the churches praying. Yeah, you are, yeah. The Lord is the Redeemer. The Lord is my Redeemer. For those who wait upon the Lord, The Lord shall give them an eagle, this thing. For those who, so we are still waiting upon the Lord. While the black people are still waiting upon the Lord, clapping, ranting, chanting, and praying to the Lord, the white man said, no, that is not the issue of the God. It is the issue of mankind. It is the power of man. Man can do it. Let's do it. Let's build it. And they are building it. And we are still in the churches praying into a God. While we are praying to that God, the leaders, those who are leading us to that God, are taking over our collection, our tithe, taking over our health, our wealthy, everything that belongs to us. Africa. Africa. Until when are we going to tell ourselves, let's leave God alone? I saw a guy who was praying for Ibrahim Tuare, and I said, no, Africa is sick. Africa is sick. Africa is sick. This is economical revolution. This is political revolution. We don't need prayers to solve this. We don't need prayers from Muslims to solve African problem. We don't need prayers from Christians to solve African problem. No. We don't need prayer from Muslims to solve African problem. We don't need prayer from Christians to solve African problem. Economical problem can never be solved by prayers. It won't work. It won't work. When the dollar is moving up, prayers cannot bring it down. When the dam, the river that provides the energy for the electricity is going down, you don't need to go and pray. When the Galamsey is destroying, when they are destroying the Galamsey, destroying the waters and the bodies of our water bodies and the land, we don't need prayers. Guys, it's time we have to wake up. It's time we have to wake up as black people. Africans, it's time we say enough is enough. Tell the Western world we are okay. Tell ourselves we can do it. And they knew we can do it. They know we can do it. That is why they don't want to allow us. Yes, we are for real. We stand as black people. We stand as Africans. And we stand to liberate Africa. We stand for Africa. You see, when we don't do it by ourselves, I don't think they will come and do it for us. No. They are not going to do it for us. They are not going to solve the problem they created. No. They would rather be giving us more problem. They would rather be giving us more problem. They would rather be giving us more problem. They keep continue accusing Africa. Thank you very much. Mohamed Bello. It's time we have to come together. It's time Africa needs to unite. The only problem Africa has to solve is the problem of unity, diversity. Angela Love, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, my sweet Angela Love. Let me sing for you. Angela Love, happy birthday to you. Angela, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to Angela Love. Guys, wish her happy birthday. She's one of the goddess who has been following the truth. In the journey of truth, we don't see women. So anytime we see one woman, we have to appreciate her. Hey, Naja boy comedy, Naja. Oga Fana, Oga so Oga, you Oga, what did they do I don't like? Oh? Oga, what did they do me personally I don't like? You know say na my man. Oga, you be my man now. But you don't come out for eyes for my top. I never know what I do now. You come out your eye. JJ, put your eye for left or right. Oga, what I do again? What I do? What my fault? With what